Welcome back everybody to Elder Scrolls Online with Milara Falconsbane. We are at the very start of the Weight of Three Crowns. Vanus Galerion has just told us off for trying to leave. We have our level 17 rewards to gain. Let's grab that. I might, I don't know, weapon damage looks great. Let's claim a bit of that. Add a little bit of magicka, because I keep running out. It's really embarrassing. Where are we going to go with this one? Let's have a look at our abilities. Burning light. When you deal damage, you generate a stack of burning light for 3 seconds. Well, let's do a little bit of that stuff. That looks good. Alright. Okay. Whew. I know, I've just had to go and get the bin out. Because my husband forgot. Let's go. Portal to Stirk. Solo instance for the Weight of 3 Crowns. It started immediately after we finished the last one, which is pretty good. Alrighty. So yeah, if you're questing your way through Elder Scrolls, it's really easy to do everything out of order. Vanus Galerion, how you doing?
Welcome to the island of Stirk. Representatives from all 3 alliances are gathering at the meeting place. It's just up ahead, through the ruins.
Have the alliance leaders arrived?
I'm told they'll be arriving at the meeting site by portal any moment. After all the bloodshed in Cyrodiil, I fear the leaders won't be quick to trust one another. Perhaps you can help them see the wisdom in cooperation.
I'll do my best.
I don't envy you the task.
Oh, good.
We've already assembled quite a team of experts for the Coldharbour invasion itself. I'll try to introduce you to some of them on the way to the meeting. Lead on.
Oh, thanks, Vanus.
2 kings
I'll
and a
lead
queen
on,
with
shall we?
barely a thimble of patience between them.
Really?
Reaching a compromise will be no small task, I promise you.
Oh, thanks. I could do with promises of, tea and flowers.
Good.
No kissing on the first date, that kind of thing. Those sorts of promises. What have you got to say about those, Valerian? Vanus?
Look! It's Lady Laurent!
Want?
What do I want? Well, I expect manners from a mage are a bit too much to ask, aren't they? I'll just steal what's in your crate instead. Oh, and you're supposed to be scary, are you? Countess Hakruba.
The summit is just ahead. The leaders should be arriving any moment.
Excellent, thank you. That's the leader of the Mages Guild for some reason.
Careful with that, you clumsy fool. Do hurry it up. We're missing everything.
No, you're not, because I haven't gotten there
I'm never weary of
yet.
your charms, Lady Laurent.
Vanus Galerion, as I live and breathe. Thank you so much for this opportunity.
Hi,
I had
Stephen.
no idea the summit was to be held on the legendary island of Stirk.
It seemed a fitting choice. It was here that the leaders of the First Era assembled the All-Flags Navy to do battle with the Slode.
I can't wait to see what surprises Molag Bal's realm has in store for us.
Oh
We
my
are
gosh, she
waging
has
war,
no clue,
not
does
embarking
she?
on a sightseeing expedition, milady.
Fear not, Vanus. I can take care of myself and my useless lump of a manservant.
That's so mean.
Stibbins,
Lady
you finished
Clarisse.
tying? I don't care who you are. If you can't carry my luggage, you're useless to me.
Farewell, milady. We
I
must
love
dash.
her.
We're
She's such a
expected at
cow.
the summit.
Oh, come on, Vanus. Let's go.
Wonderful. It's
This is the
Telenger.
Island of Stirk.
The captain in charge of security, Alfari, is over there.
Yes, I am robbing the Alliance leaders blind. Because I don't know, because I can. Actually, I'm just picking up some stuff for the journey. So like I said, if you don't have a crafting bag, you won't want to be doing this, because each one of these is going to fill up a slot. Seasoning is a very popular thing to be taking, because your basic... a pumpkin, look at that. I know. You know they're going to blame you for all those apples going missing, mister. And the corn. It's A resource gathering expedition. Actually, I'm also looking for books.
Once we get to Coldharbour, it will be open season on Daedra.
Camus, that is a very good point. Jasmine for jasmine tea. What do you mean? This not my stuff. This is my stuff. See, look, all my stuff. And I'm pillaging all Alliance's camps. Oh, look at this.
Captain Alfari, has the island been secured?
Aye. All ships in the area have been diverted away from the island, and the wards are in place.
And the Alliance leaders?
They'll be here any moment. You three should get over there as soon as you can.
We're on our way. Thank you, Captain. We must make haste.
Captain Alfari.
Security couldn't be tighter. This should go off without a hitch.
You think? I envy you your optimism, Captain. Oh, look. Telenger.
Here's Telenger the Artificer himself. Must it always take a crisis to pull you away from your toys, Telly?
Vanus, your robes smell of failed experiments and your words of failed wit.
Tell me, Telly, what Dwemer rubbish pit did you crawl out of this week?
You really must learn to respect your betters, old friend.
Do let me know when
Wow.
one happens by, won't you? I don't have the time or the energy, Telenger, so I'll bid you good day.
Right. Now,
Getting the leaders to cooperate will be no small task. I hope you're up for it.
makes two of us, Telly. Two of us. I'm just here to ransack all the things. Lots of ginger in this camp. Guess that's how they stay peppy. Let's go. Sometimes there's a chest in behind tents. Sometimes. It all depends if other adventurers have been by and used it, or if one actually existed to start with. Which may not have been the case, so, you know. Not a lot of pickings, though. I suppose we're supposed to be focusing on the main event. Here we go. Listen to the Alliance leaders. Oh,
I,
this should
King
be
Emeric
entertaining.
of the Daggerfall Covenant. Queen Ayrenn of the Aldmeri Dominion. Jorunn Skald-King of the Ebonheart Pact.
We must put aside our differences and work together, or this assault is doomed from the start.
How do we know this isn't a ruse? A clever plan to divert our forces while your armies take the Imperial city.
I thought backstabbing was your favorite tactic, Emeric.
Please, are you both so arrogant?
Wow.
Your weapons are children's toys compared to the horrors that Molag Bal commands.
I will not wager the future of my people on the word of a snow barbarian and an adolescent female. I
Wow.
fear for Tamriel's future if either of you were to sit upon the ruby throne.
Since when do you care about your people? You never lift a finger except to count your gold.
Please, my lords,
Dude,
this
Vanus,
bickering
yeah.
is pointless.
What a waste of time.
Obstinate fools, both of you.
What a mess.
Well,
Apologies, Vanus, but I'm going to check on my lion guard.
Countess, your thoughts?
Intractable fools. Their pride will see us all dead.
Agreed.
We've served as the first line of defense against Molag Bal's invaders, destroying his dark anchors all across Tamriel. They've succeeded in reducing their ranks and leveling half of Cyrodiil. What do you think?
Would the Fighters Guild be willing to invade Coldharbour?
Willing and able. But, like the Mages Guild, we are constrained by a non-interference pact.
I understand.
The alliances will only tolerate our presence in their realms if we remain neutral. Unless all three alliance leaders consent to it, our hands are bound.
I hear you. Vanus.
This is going about as well as I expected, unfortunately.
How can we make them see reason?
Even if we can get them to stop bickering, they'll never agree to send troops to Coldharbour. That would leave Cyrodiil unprotected.
The guilds can lead the attack, but only if all 3 leaders agree.
An interesting idea, but they need to stop bickering long enough to consider it.
I hear you.
Why don't you visit each of them in their camps? See if you can reason with them individually.
I'll do that. Thanks. Rightio, so adventurers left. Looks like we're visiting these guys first. We can always improve relations with them by ransacking everything we can lay our little fingers on. I know, yes, I am delaying visiting King Emeric because he's a scary fella. Which way am I going? I know, I got lost in his tent. Yeah. Well, maybe not his tent, someone's tent anyway. Looks like the other adventurers have been here already. Sigh. Solo instance, my big foot. Tomatoes, because, you know, I might be able to throw them at someone. The way they're going, they deserve a good tomatoing. What's this say? I know, right? Oh, that must be their teleport focus. Hi, King Emeric.
This queen of yours is spirited, I'll give her
Yes.
that. But she has no right to force her will upon all of Tamriel.
Not what she's asking, but I have a suggestion.
That's more than I'm getting from them. What do you suggest?
Send the guilds into Coldharbour.
I don't doubt their commitment or their bravery, but they are few, and Molag Baal's followers are legion.
You may be right, but we need to do something.
I'm not convinced, but let me think on it. Something must be done. On that we agree.
I can't use persuade because I haven't actually joined the Mages Guild yet. This could make this quest very short-lived until I do that. So this may be a natural stopping point if you attempt this before you've got everything in line. Let's is that a backpack someone hasn't ransacked? Probably got nothing much in it. Yeah. Potion making stuff. I am also looking for books, but I don't think we find any here. So I will just take whatever's in the sacks instead. There you go. That should keep your list making to a minimum. What? You mean he likes it? Oh, well, I'm sorry. Not sorry enough to give anything back, however. Queen Ayrenn.
With our combined strength, we might have a chance, but our distrust runs too deep. I fear we'll never reach an accord.
There is an alternative.
Is there? What did you have in mind?
We could send the guilds into Coldharbour.
Perhaps. But we don't know enough about Coldharbour to fully understand what they'd be up against.
If we can't trust the other alliances, what other option do we have?
An excellent point. Very well. If you can convince the other leaders, you have my support.
Oh, goody. I know, I'm taking the dagger away before she does something silly with it. Like, you know, stab some well-deserving pain in the patootie. Now these guys are well set up, aren't they? I know this is the last time I'll ever be invited into an Alliance summit again. That's not a bad thing. How to make sure you're uninvited from everything forevermore. Like, you know, all the formal stuff that drives you crackers. Good, some... Okay. I know, we just pilfered our way through 3 camps. That's pretty good. Jorunn? I did Viking
Save
things.
your breath. I will not be swayed by some Aldmeri lapdog.
Beg your pardon. You mead swilling, goat eating captain of a snowy waste. We need to cooperate.
But what about the war in Cyrodiil? If I commit troops to this invasion, the Pact will be
Cyrodiil
vastly
this
outnumbered there.
What if we send the guilds to Coldharbour?
Wizards and mercenaries against the Daedric hordes. Without the Ebonheart Pact, they do not stand a chance.
See, now I cannot take Intimidate because I haven't joined the Fighters Guild and taken that. Grr. I don't see any other options.
Perhaps. But I must think about this.
Oh, don't hurt yourself.
All this talk has given me a headache.
Sure, it wasn't your attempt to think, Your Majesty. Well, that didn't go so well. Vanus?
Any luck? Or are they still at an impasse?
They're considering the idea, but they're not convinced.
I hope they come to their senses soon. We're going to lose the element of surprise.
They don't trust each other.
With very good reason. But the sooner they come to an agreement that... Does the air feel strange to you? That's odd. All of a sudden it feels like a storm is approaching.
A storm? Vanus, what's wrong?
I have an ill feeling about this.
Oh, wonderful.
He has arrived. I can't.
Galerion, what's happening?
Go! Get away from me! Run!
Oh,
these are the great leaders of Tamriel. Pathetic. But how convenient to have them gathered together in one place, so I can crush them like insects.
Well,
stay back, Countess!
The insects fight back. How amusing, and yet so very sad. All of Nirn shall be mine.
Galerion!
Protect
Your
the
Majesty.
leaders, defeat Molag Bal's minions, and close the unstable rift.
Let's turn her away from you. Ralorca, soon to be banished Ralorca. There you go. Well, come on, Your Majesty, use that sword. It's not just a pretty plaything, is it now? Oh good, I get healing in this. Close that thing before anything else comes out of it. Nice. I mean, I should one day do a speed run of it, but they're not as much fun as actually going through the story. However, when I've been through the story a half a dozen times, maybe I should. What do you reckon? Is this enough reason? Let's steal a bit of soul from him. You know I haven't checked what my dailies are for this character, right? Nearly forgot to close the rift. Oh, Emeric, you brave warrior, you! What were you doing when I was slain at Frost Atronach? You think on it some more, will you then? I probably should have helped this guy first. He doesn't have a Frost Atronach. I could just say you keep them busy, Your Majesty. Oh, Summer-esque. Ow. Why is there nothing in my queue? Jorunn's like, while you were running around trying to save your own life, I slew the beast. Very good, Your Majesty. I'm glad you're feeling better about this. Alright. Well, let's go over to our quick slots. I should still have been able to do that, so I must have just used enough. Refreshing, restoring drink. Well, why don't I stick that in a quick slot? I do have it in a quick slot. I know. I know, while you were messing around in your backpack, yeah, I'm sorry, I forgot there was a rift to close. You forgot! It's right there! Can't you see the glow? Yeah, alright. Alright, man. Vanus, I'm sorry.
I thought we were safe here, hidden from the enemy. The god of schemes grows more powerful by the day.
Then we must act quickly.
Agreed. There's no time to waste. We must take the fight to him.
Can you open a portal to Coldharbour?
Yes, at the Ayrenn well at the center of the island.
Alright. Perhaps this attack will convince the leaders to cooperate.
After that terrible display of power, I don't think they have much choice.
No, but then again, they're not
Honored
too
leaders,
clever.
you have seen the face of our enemy! Molag Bal threatens every living being in Tamriel. The Mages Guild and the Fighters Guild have agreed to join forces to launch an assault on Coldharbour.
Trust in us. Sanction our actions. Give us your blessings. We will not let you down.
Vanus is right. The guilds are our best and only choice. Send them to Coldharbour.
I hate to admit it, but I agree with Emeric.
As do I. It appears that much of the distrust between our alliances was sown and nurtured by the god of schemes.
Molag Bal thrives on deception and chaos. But if you'll forgive me, this alliance war is of your own making.
Countess Hakruba, gather the surviving members of both guilds in the Stirk interior. The champion and I will go there now to open the portal.
We'll be right behind you, Vanus.
The time has come, champion.
Let's go!
I don't feel ready for this, Vanus. But okay then. The Portal Valley. Well, well, well.
Stand protect us all.
Vanus.
We're as ready as we shall ever be.
Is this everyone?
Unfortunately, yes. It's not the massive army we'd hoped for. But now that Molag Bal knows we're coming, a smaller group might be our only hope of slipping into Coldharbour undetected.
Let's do this.
It's difficult to predict where you will emerge once you reach Coldharbour. Be on your guard, my friend.
Very well. There's not a lot of us, is there? Let's go. I think this is what I did with my very first character. I just did all of these quests in one go. So some of the dialogue that you get later on gets a little confusing because they're referencing your lack of a soul. Oh, hi, Cadwell. How are you?
Survived then, have you? Jolly good. Jolly good.
Where is everyone?
Rotten luck. They arrived in Coldharbour, but in entirely different locations. Bloody unpredictable. Portals to oblivion. Not to mention Molag Bal's defenses. Nasty beasties abound. Off you go, over the bridge and head inland. There's a good chap.
Thank you, Cadwell.
Welcome back to Coldharbour, old chum. Jolly good. Ah, what a beautiful day.
So, that is the end of our entry into Coldharbour. And guys, if you enjoyed the episode, please hit like. If you want to see more, please hit subscribe, and I'll check you later. Next episode, we talk to Cadwell and see what's going through his fuzzy little head.